Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Gaming in the Hills. Shorty here again. Gonna have a bit of fun tonight. Crack these things right here. One Piece premium boosters. Gonna be hopefully a good time. We're all gonna cross fingers and toes and whatever else. Makes me look like Spock if I do that. And I hope that we maybe, if we're lucky, get a god pack. Which just seems ridiculous that they have these in these sets. That's even a thing that you can do, is crack a normal booster and have it just chockers full of the most expensive cards that you can get out of boosters. But anyway, that's something that they do. So yeah, I was meant to be in Adelaide on the weekend for the regionals, but unfortunately had a bit of a drama. I was on my way with good mate Joffrey Bieber and my eldest daughter Ebony, heading over to Adelaide, and my car decided to die, which then just led into a series of things going wrong and just disasters, and we ended up pulling the pin on the weekend and yeah, having to catch the train back to Melbourne and then catch the train home from there. But yeah, so we didn't make it to Adelaide, which I wasn't super confident going into the weekend. I've actually haven't played a single One Piece tournament yet, so going into a regionals was like no idea. And I'd just recently picked up Dofi and wasn't feeling confident with it at all. Just yeah, definitely need to learn that deck a lot more. So yeah, I wasn't too disappointed because I had pretty low expectations. But Joffrey Bieber, he'd been practicing a lot, was playing Enel, which is the deck that ended up winning the tournament. I think there was like 3 or 4 copies in the top 16. There was a mirror in the finals, so, and he was very good at it. So a bit disappointing for him because I think he would have had quite a good weekend, and yeah, made me feel pretty rubbish for not getting him there. So anyway, we ended up in the city in Melbourne, and a friend of his who runs Gamingverse in the city had told him, hey, I can give you this price if you buy 2 boxes each. I'll give you this price for these boxes. And yeah, we were feeling a bit down in the dumps and keen to console ourselves a bit, so we bought a couple boxes each. So I probably wouldn't actually recommend buying these boxes and cracking them unless you hit really good, like some good alternate arts, or like the Sanji leader, or some of the gold Don, or you get a Manganami or get a god pack, then it's probably not really worth it. But they're fun. They're like they're One Piece's version of collector boosters for the Magic players out there, where you crack most of them. It's like, oh, I got some cool alternate arts and some fancy foilings with the Straw Hat Jolly Roger foiling, but most of it's not really much. And then every now and then you get a pack where it's like, oh, this thing's worth like $50 or something, but probably don't end up getting your box worth of value back. But we're cracking packs, so who really cares? But yeah, that's what we're going to do tonight. 2 whole boxes. There's only 20 packs per box instead of, I think they're normally 24 for One Piece boxes, and 10 cards per pack, which I think is normally 12. So similar to Magic, where you pay more for the boosters, you get less boosters and less cards in the packs, which always makes sense. I think the collector booster boxes that you get from Magic, they're only like 10 or maybe 12 packs now. What they... like double masters packs or something. There was like four collector boosters per box, barely even a box. A cup of tea is really hot. I don't know why I made it so hot today. It's going to take me a little while to get through. No snack plate, just some M&Ms. That's all we've got. Alright, so I'm going to crack this. I've got some sleeves ready in case I somehow pull a gob pack. I've got some top loaders ready just in case. And put some foily stuff in some sleeves. Hopefully get a few SRs decent ones, and yeah, see how we go. So, enough rambling. Let's crack this bad boy. I've literally just taken the plastic off. That's it. Just open it up. So we've got 20 packs. Pull out 10. Get into them, and make sure I remember to drink my cuppa before it goes cold. So if you're just joining us for the first time, yeah, this is my channel with my kids. So we do a few different streams with the kids, and then I play random other stuff like One Piece. Got the bin. Put my hand in the bin to push it down, and there's a bunch of random sticky stuff. I'm gonna be back. I'm just gonna need to go and wash my hands. That's gross. Kids, I think it was on the kids' lollies or something. Alright, so I don't know if there's a different order with these packs or what the go is. I have I cracked the last stream I did. I cracked the PRBs that you get with the starter decks. I got two of the Dofi starter, two of the Newgate starter, and one of the purple one, the Luffy one. So I cracked those packs. Yeah, I think there's mostly... I know there's some alternate arts of things, but I don't know enough of the regular art to know if I've got any alternates. So, we'll see. Anyway, but mostly it's not much good. I'm actually watching where I'm up to in the anime. We're on the Thriller Bark at the moment, and Sidri's proportions are substantially different on this card to the show. But speaking of proportions, Nika Robin, Nami. Alright, so they're normal random stuff. 200 million volts Amaru, Sakazuki, so an SR. Chuck this random stuff over here. We've got, so these are the, I think they're called Jolly Roger foilings, Ezo, the Jolly Roger, which looks quite cool. Bartolomeo in the... There's also supposed to be textured foils, but I don't know if they look different to these. Maybe when I see one, we'll find one. And a Don. So you get, I think you get a Don per pack, and then there is the gold Don. So this looks like Crocodile Don. There's the gold Don, which I think it's like 1 or 2 per case, which I don't know if I'll get any of. So Joffrey Bieber grabbed the other two boxes at the same time as me. I think they might have been out of the same case, and I'm pretty sure he said he got 1 gold Don. I don't think he got too much else that he was really that happy with. Raiju, Yonji, Ice Age, Sanji's Pilaf. These were like $5 or $10 each or something not that long ago, so I think these are tanked in value. Good old 3-mana draw 2, as we Magic players love. Makano, Satori. Ooh, we got a Shanks. So that is a SEC. So that's a secret rare. I don't know what these are worth, but it's from OPO1. It's the OPO1 secret rare, so I think that's quite a good pull. That can go straight into a sleeve. We got a Ice Age with the Jolly Roger, and I don't know whose Don that is. Someone who I'm not up to yet in the show. Let's get a sleeve for that Shanks. That looks cool. One thing that One Piece do really well, or most Bandai games do really well, but I can't see it now, I got the sleeve, but like the raised, like Shanks is raised from the background. The background has a bit of texture on it. It's, yeah, like there's a different texture on this sort of red bit down the bottom. It's quite cool. They do a very good job, that sort of thing. Alright, so that's cool. Got a Shanks. Happy with that. Could probably look up what that's worth. Not much, like $2. Cool. Alright. Got a cool reprint. Secret Rare, it's worth absolutely nothing. It's the gamble you take when you're cracking packs, but it's always fun, so who cares? That's what we tell ourselves when we crack boxes that have got nothing but garbage in them. We had fun and wasted a bunch of money. Ah, another Sandy Pilaf. Neko, man, I cannot say this dude's name. Neko Mamamushi, yep. Kobe, is that an alternate printing of Kobe? I don't know. That does look different. I'm gonna have to check on the, that's a promo. Reprint of a promo card. Man, I can't talk tonight. Yeah, I'll have to check on the alternate printings to see which ones are which. Ryuma, who's also on Thrillbark, I'm watching at the moment. That's the zombie that's got Rook's Shadow. Still in that battle. No spoilers, please. Oh, Newgate. So that is a rare, whatever. Newgate SR. That's cool. Don't own any of them. Newgate's a beast. We got a Singo foil Satori. The black yellow Luffy players. Niji, that goes there. Niji in the Jolly Roger foiling. And a Zorodon. Quite nice. I quite like that art. I think the gold version of this is worth a fair bit. That's pretty cool. Alright, we are, what, 3 packs down? Alright, whatever. Markinos, playing those in Zorro. Rad Beams. Izo, Bello Betty. We got a SR Luffy from PRB01. That's just a regular card point. How does that look? What is that? Have I not seen? So this has... I've not seen this before. It has a tiny little stamp here. It says One Piece something. I can't quite read it. I have my glasses on. I actually haven't seen that on cards before. Maybe I have. It is. I think it is in the corner of that. Yeah, okay, anyway. It's probably been on there on all the cards and I've just never noticed. There's a Sindri with the Jolly Roger foiling. That was a pretty rubbish pack. And a... Whose Don is that? Don't know. Is it a... Maybe that's the textured foiling? I don't know. I think that might be a special printing of that. Like that looks different to... these events I just realised these events aren't foil. No, they're not normally foil. I can't remember. Yeah, so that's a normal event. Doesn't have that little stamp in the corner. Maybe it's got the stamp because it's from a starter deck? I don't know. Or is it a different... This is amazing content. I think it has texture in that border. It's a bit hard to tell. Yeah, you can see it has a texture in there. I'm going to say that that's a different printing. And it was in the slot of one of the other ones. So let's just whack a sleeve on that just in case. You never know. I don't think it's worth much. I don't think that card gets played. Unfortunately, the animal deck that's meant to have Chopper as its leader just plays Zorro as its leader because it's better. Ooh. Alright. Don't care, don't care. Whatever. El Thor. Got an Arlong. Dofi. So 10 mana. 10 Don Dofi. It's an SR. Get a one-legged toy soldier. Alright, so there's another one in that. Oh no, that is an event that is foil, but it is the Thingo foil. Jolly Roger foil. It doesn't have that same texture in the border. Ooh, Foily Don. Whose Don is that? Someone that has piranhas or sharks or something, but that is a foily one, so that's quite cool. Not gold, but pretty good. Whack that in a sleeve. Oh, I need to sneeze. Don't sneeze while you're in the middle of drinking your cuppa. Alright, that is 5 packs done. Quarter of the way through one box. Yeah. See our good mate Chopper, eating some Fairy Floss, Ichiji, Raizo, Suru. Up a yard. Alright, we've got a Yonji. Ooh, a Kaido. So there's another SEC. This one's also not worth much. I actually bought one of these last week. It's a bit ridiculous that, like, this one, that Shanks, they're worth like $2, but the Bond Clay from PRB01's worth like... I sold 2 of them for $50 each recently. But yeah, very, very cool card. I like that sleeve. We've got a Raiju in there. Thingo. Jolly Roger. And I don't know who that is either. Whose hat is that? Someone who I haven't met in the show yet. I think there's like 30, either 20 or 30 of the different types of Don. Kaido is a boss. Draw 4 cards. Always fun. Everyone loves that. Doesn't matter what game you play, drawing cards is always good. I'm quite keen to play the Marco deck, actually, speaking of drawing cards. Mihawk is in the deck I was just playing, the Dofi deck. Boa. I'm not even going to attempt to say whatever that last word is. Baby 5. Another Satori. Ooh, we get a Kaido. He's like... The SRs aren't normally... maybe they are out of the frame. I don't know if that's... Like, if you look at... I'm going to have to go and check arts, but like this Dofi is within the frame. Kaido is not in the frame. Luffy is also coming out of the frame. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's a art specific thing. But yeah, Kaido, I don't think I own any of those Kaidos, so cool. Helmeppo, and El Thor, and I'm pretty sure that's Laws. Trafalgar Laws Don. Looks kind of cool. Haven't met Trafalgar Law yet in the show. All I really know about him is that he was a broken leader and he got banned. Khalifa. Oh, we've got a Sanji leader. There we go. So this is the only, from my understanding, this is the only new card in the set. I think the old arts of these are worth quite a bit. But yeah, only new printing. Yeah, PRB01, 001. He's actually a pretty decent looking leader. Once per turn, up to one of your characters without an on-play effect and with a cost of 8 or less gains rush during this turn. So get aggro and smash people's face in with 8 costs that don't normally have rush. I think that is the plan. So yeah, happy to get that. Just whack that over here somewhere. We've got a baby 5. Got another Mihawk. Got one of those in the other packs I opened. Mihawk's a cool looking character. Yonji Duval. Never heard of Duval. And that looks like Perona's Don. Quite cool. Oh, my cup is almost done and it's starting to get cold, so gotta finish it off. Cuppa is done. Now we can eat M&Ms. I like it when you get the good rip and the whole side of the pack comes off. Try to not give spoilers. No God packs yet. Obviously. Izo, Nico Robin, more Sundays Pilafs. What the heck is with this dude? With his weird thing on his head. Not even going to say his name. We've got a Sabo. Narikabura Arrow? Sure. Don't know who that is. That's in the foiling. Got an Ichiji in the foiling. And who the heck is this? I have no idea. Konjiki Kagura. No idea. Alright, we're on pack 10. G'day Paulson, thanks for the sub. Gifting subs, look out. Explosion. Thanks, mate. Have you managed to buy any One Piece yet, Olsen? Are you still playing Pokemon? Tama, Red Beam, Shirahoshi, playing against Dofi against Anel, the Joffrey Beaver on the weekend. Man, this card is just stupid. When he can stack it into his life. And I attack in, and then he takes the life, and then just gets to play a Shirahoshi and draw 2, discard 2. It's quite annoying. Playing a lot of Pokemon. You need to have a chat with Ryan. Ryan has just gotten madly into Pokemon. He's got 2 big Pokemon posters up on his walls. He's learning all the Pokemon. One of his friends from Kinder just gave him some cards today, so he's getting into it. Might be the gateway into something else. Hound Blaze. Oh, we got a Eustace, Captain Kidd. Don't own any of these, so glad to pick up one of those. Black Shirahoshi. Gonna buy some One Piece tomorrow night. Okay, what are you gonna buy? We got a Gum Giant Gavel in the Thingo foil, and who is that? Don. That looks like a bunch of donuts, so I'm assuming that is a Charlotte someone. Katakuri or someone along those lines. Haven't got to them in the story yet. But I know they all have a bunch of stuff to do with food. Well, this set just came out last weekend. It's actually not a bad set to buy at a reasonable price if you want to start a collection, because you're getting cards from all the different sets. I think up to PRB01. I don't think there's any PRB01, maybe... I think there's PRB07? Maybe? But PRB01 and PRB08, it's got none of those. The best value sets, if you can buy boxes under like $200, if you get a box for like 180 or something like that, is the PRB01 boxes. If you want to crack them for value and sell some stuff, because those cards are still just going up. See my previous streams where I went through the pricing. Yeah, this is the set I'm cracking now. So this is a reprint set. These boosters are basically the equivalent of collector boosters. So there's only 20 packs instead of 24 in a box. You're going to get 10 cards per pack. They're all reprints except for the one new leader, which is Sanji here. But there is reprints of everything. So there's like secret rares, which are these ones here from older sets. There's reprints of all the manga rares. There's the potential for god packs that are worth, like, I saw someone posting on Facebook today, a god pack up for sale for $9,000. That's one pack of cards. But yeah, you get alternate arts, more SRs, which are basically mythics, and more, and you get these, I'll show you in a sec, different foilings and fancy dons and stuff. Got an ulti, already own 3 or 4 ultis, I think. Marco, okay, I want some Marcos, because I want to build this deck. Yeah, so you got these foils, which are Jolly Roger foils. So you've got the One Piece logo from the Straw Hat crew. So you get more foils, more rares and things. And then you get, yeah, a bunch of these fancy Don, and some of these Don come with gold borders that are, some of them are quite expensive. Yeah, the foiling in this game is off the charts. I don't know whose Don this is. Yeah, you look at like cards like this, I'll take this out of the sleeve, it's easy to see the foiling. Like they're textured and just, yeah, foiled really well, and they don't curl. It's yeah, pretty sweet. A hype chest. What the heck is a hype chest? Choo choo. Alright, we are 11 packs down. Oh, they're, compared to Magic cards, they are so much thicker, more solid. Compared to Pokemon cards. Pokemon cards are basically paper. So these Pilafs again. Yep, they are going to be tanked in value. Ezo. Charlotte Cracker. Some cool art. It's an SR. Gonna Gum Giant Gavel again. Another Otama. And I don't know who that is. Someone's Don. Oh, nice. Yeah, I know Jetson and Spencer mad keen on Pokemon. They're always running around pretending that they're catching Pokemon. It's a good gateway into other stuff. Can't really say better stuff because I've never actually played the game. Another Marco, that's cool. Another Sabo, got a few of those. Up a yard. Rashi. And someone else is Don. No idea who that is either. Oh, we got the straight rip again. Got skills. Wiper. Nico Robin. Yonji. We got a SR Law, Purple Law. Forecast. Don't know if that's getting played anything. Oop, just spoiled some stuff. Ooh, okay. So this is a textured foil alt art, maybe? Nami? I don't know what this is going to be worth, but everyone loves Nami. Yeah, some texture on the foiling there. Cool, interesting patterns. That's the first one of these sorts of things I've got. And it's got that stamp on it as well. I'll whack that in a sleeve. Looks decent. Got a boa in the thingo. And I don't know, is that Frankie's arm maybe? Don't know. It might be someone else. It might be another cyborg in the show somewhere. Is Pokemon expensive? Like, do the cards hold their... You know, is there... Like, I know there's crazy expensive cards, like, you know, old stuff and whatever, but if you were to build a reasonable tournament deck, are you looking at, like, hundreds, 50? Like, what are you sort of talking? Airdoor. It's a Shirahoshi. Charlotte Perospero. Haven't got up to the Charlottes yet. Way too magic and hold their value. Okay. Barrier. Got an Arlong. Ooh, and another foil Dofidon. I got one of these last time. I think these are worth a little bit. Not much, maybe like $15 or something, but Dofi is one of the top decks at the moment, so I think a lot of people are going to be wanting these Don. Well, we got 5 packs left from this box. No idea where we're at on value. I'm pretty sure we're massively under what we paid for the box, but it's to be expected. No God pack yet, which is also to be expected. I don't know what the pull rate is on God packs, but... Guard Point, Sindri, Luffy, a Red Rock, Hody Jones, it's an SR, Ryuma, we talked about Ryuma before, Don Quixote family, so this is Dofi's family. Let's baby. Okay, cool. Top tier Pokemon for best decks Pokemon 125 to 250. That's nice. Okay, I mean, I think like Magic standard decks are kind of at that point at the moment. Another one of these Dons, which we don't know whose Don this is, but looks pretty cool. Right, if you're watching and you can identify who the Dons belong to, however that sentence is meant to be said, for ones like these that I don't know because I haven't got there in the show yet, you can feel free to tell me. Or if you see an alt art, something that I don't realize is an alt art. Ice Age, Shirahoshi, Virgo, Beige, Borsalino, so Hody Jones, Don. There we go. Thanks, Paul Basaw. That's this one, Hody Jones. I haven't. Oh, there's Hody Jones right there. Okay, well, there you go. Look, he's got the trident right there. There's a trident. Could have figured that one out on our own. So that's Borsalino. Ooh. Okay, that looks cool. So that's a textury foil Sakazuki full art looking thing. 8 hits per box. Okay, that looks quite cool. We'll whack that in the sleeve. Maru, and this will be an Ace Don. I know that much. That Sakazuki actually looks awesome. That's some cool art. Some really cool foiling. And a bit of texture. There you go. You can see the texture on the all the flames there. 2 Don foils, 2 SECs, 2 full arts, and 2 alt arts. Okay. Are the alt arts only in the SRs and rares and stuff? So I've got 2 foil Dons, I've got 2 SECs, I've got these 2. Are these are full arts? And then, so I should have 2 alt arts? By the sounds of it. You obviously crack more boxes than me. This is literally the second box of One Piece I've ever opened. Sakizuki's an alt art. Okay, cool. Nice. Yeah, it does look very cool. Nami is a full art. Yeah, I have seen that Nami art before. Shirahoshi. Yamato. Ugh, man, I hate this card. Playing against an L. Painful. Thunderbolt with the Thingo foiling. We've got a Ivanikov. And that is a Newgate Don, I believe. I think that's Newgate weapon. I have seen once in the show. I'm up to... I think I'm up to about 370. Episode 370 in the show. 2 packs left from this box. So yeah, currently still on Thriller Bark. It's taking forever, if we're going to be honest. Baby 5. So that's... got another Baby 5 somewhere. I think that's a different printing. Maybe that's an alt art or something. Bello Betty. Maybe it's just a different card. Oh, Gecko Moria. I own no Gecko Morias. So, speaking of Thriller Bark, it's 2 Baby 5. Okay. So, got me first Gecko Moria. I think they're probably like $5 now, but happy to get that. Ooh. Another Shanks. Is that a different Shanks? Or is that the same Shanks? This is the same Shanks as that, but this would be an alt art. That looks awesome. That is very, very cool art and some sweet foiling like this, whatever you call this, lightning bolty type thing is all raised and yeah, some sweet texture on the background. Sorry for the shaky hands. That's half of the course for me. But yeah, that's very sweet. That can go straight into a sleeve. Charlotte Smoothie, and so whose Don is this? I don't know who this one is. I cracked one of those before, I wasn't sure. Rosanant, okay, I know the name, but not up to that in the show yet. Alright, so we've got 2 alt arts, 1 full art, 2 SECs. So we've got 1 pack left. We should have a full art in this pack. G'day, Sir Midnight. Thanks for joining us. If you don't already follow us, chuck us a follow so you know when we go live. Not always One Piece content on this channel. It's a mix of stuff, but if you give us a follow, you know when we go live, and then you'll know if it's One Piece stuff, if you want to come in, or you can just hang out and watch me and the kids playing Fortnite or Minecraft or whatever else. Always appreciate it when people come and say g'day. Alright. Judgment of Hell from Impel Down. Haven't got to that point yet. Got a Law. Yonji. Dellinger. No. Okay, so I've missed something else. Whose is this? You're a new One Piece fan. I'm also a new One Piece fan. Uta. Yeah, okay. Is it Yuta or Uta? Don't know. Haven't got there in the show. Alright, so what have we missed? Because these are all... These are all the Jolly Roger oils. We did get, maybe this counts. This guard point has a textured border and it has the little stamp thing. So maybe that counts. Just whack that over there for now. These are all just Jolly Roger foilies. Yep, that's it. Okay, cool. Alright. So, I don't think we're anywhere near the value of the box, but this looks cool. Happy with that. Probably not worth much. No idea what this is worth. Or the Nami. These are like $2, so not much. And then of the Dons, we got a foily Dofi one. Happy with that. Everyone loves Dofi at the moment. Loves or hates Dofi. And so that was a Hody Jones foily one. Let's whack those over there. And then SR's happy with the Gecko Moria. I don't know what. These are probably all worth, you know, a couple of bucks each. Not much. Okay, so that's the normal Sakazuki, and that's, yeah, okay, so that's the same card as that one. So that's the Alt Art Sakazuki. That's cool. Alright, sweet. One box down. Let's clear these away. Give some space. These over to the side. Eat some snacks. The Jolly Roger foils are $1 each. Okay. Well, I do list quite a bit of stuff on eBay actually. That's my preferred method of selling things. So I'm not a fancy printing person. I would rather sell the fancy printings and just have whatever printings. So happy to sell the Jolly Roger stuff and just keep normal things. Alright, box number 2. Can we get a God pack in this box? Maybe. Unlikely. But we'll see. Not a God pack. Spoiler already. Look at that. Should I be opening the packs upside down so that we have that mystery for like half a second extra if we're going to open a God pack? Open them upside down. Alright. Yeah, whatever. If you see blue, you got a God pack. Okay. Yeah, I guess because you won't have a Don on the back. Because it's 10 mangas, isn't it? Satori, Charlotte Perispero, Shockwave, Reiju, and a Lordon. Alright, so we're going to open them upside down from now on. Let's see. Blue back? No. Now we don't need to. We can just open it the normal way. How many guide packs have you opened? I've seen you post a fair bit of stuff on Facebook, on the Facebook groups. I don't know if it's sales or if I've seen you posting other stuff. Maybe just tournament related stuff. Ah, cool. Do you stream? Or are you on YouTube? New cards, leaks, tournament results. Okay, nice. Well, post the link for your YouTube channel in the chat, and I'll make sure I go and subscribe. 3,000 worlds. Ooh, got a Katakuri. SEC. Secret rare. I don't know if these are worth much, but I know Katakuri has its own deck. Probably not very good at the moment. I don't know how to say that word. And that looks like a Lucci Don, I'm assuming. Yeah, that Katakuri is cool. Yeah, the cards are very cool in this game. It's one thing, Bandai just do a really good job of their cards. I've played Magic for 30 years. Yes, I am old. Let me just, before I forget, before it disappears in the chat, I will give you a sub, Paul Basor. Nice work. Yeah, played Magic for like 30 years, so that's the only game I played for about 30 years. And then when Battle Spirits Saga got released, that was the start of last year, and there was all sorts of massive prize pools kicking around, I decided to jump into that and give that a crack. Actually qualified for a Pro Tour in the States and went and played there and did horribly. But yeah, that was the first time I'd branched out into a different game and actually handled another game's cards, and my eyes were open to the quality that cards could actually be, because Magic has a reputation for really curly foils, and Bandai certainly have figured that out. There's that Nami. But yeah, Battle Spirits was actually really cool. I really enjoyed that game. It's a shame to see that it's going to be dead. And then yeah, one of my fellow Magic players from our Discord convinced me to buy some One Piece starter decks, and I've been buying many cards since then. I got a Marco, got another Eustace, Captain Kidd, Chiji, Shirahoshi, and alright, whose Don is this one? I don't know who this is. To me, this looks like the backside of something, like a bull. But I'm assuming that's not what it is. Queen, okay. Cool. Yeah. My first thought was that this is the tail end of a bull that is running away from you. You live in a small town, so can't play in person, so I've been thinking about Magic for a while. Arena. Yeah, so Magic Arena is fantastic. Yeah, it's actually a good platform, despite it not being cheap to play on. You can free to play, but realistically, if you want to keep up with stuff, you need to spend money. If you're interested in Magic, so as you can see, this logo that is on here, and my main channel is Magic Beans. So if you want to see Magic content being streamed, you can go and check that out. I'll post the link. It's twitch.tv/magicbeanscast. Haven't been streaming a great deal lately. Been more doing One Piece content and other stuff. But yeah, every now and then we're back on there playing Magic. But yeah, Arena is good. It is just a bit expensive to play on. Okay, so that's Queen. Alright, so that would be the hair thing on the back. The good thing about One Piece is there is a sim that is free. So yeah, if you want to get into this game, you can play as much as you want on the sim. It costs you absolutely nothing, and it works perfectly. So you'll see us, or you'll see me streaming on the sim occasionally. And getting into it on paper, the decks are actually reasonably cheap, other than a few random cards. We got another Shanks SEC. Cool. Gum Gum Giant Gavel and a Dofi Don, so not a foil one this time. Yeah, I mean, it's not. The sim is obviously not. It's built by a random person who just gets some Patreon money. Why have I put that? It's not an SR. That goes there. But it does. It functions pretty much flawlessly. Whereas, yeah, obviously Arena is pretty flashy, and you get the cool animations and all that sort of stuff. Looks quite good. They certainly did a good job of that. Akano, Izo, another Captain Kidd, purple one. Got an Ice Age, oops, Yonji, and a, what's his name? Newgate, Don. So, Bulbasaur, how are you getting your early access leaks and stuff like that? Or you just got your finger on the pulse and you're just reporting on everything that's going on? I would love to do a lot more One Piece content, but I do not have the time. Help translate the Japanese cards. Ah, okay, right. I am on that Discord, and I do look at the card reveals. We got a Boa. Amma no Murakumo sword. Yep, that's how you say that. Sure it is. Oh, that's cool. Was playing a lot of Zoro until Dofi became the beast. So that's cool. Foily of Makano. I'm assuming this is another Charlotte someone, being that that's a whole bunch of food. That looks like cheese. Odin. Who the heck is Odin? Watch Japanese streams, they leak stuff, also magazines. It's a Japanese soup. Okay, cool. No idea who Odin is. Samurai from Wano. Okay, haven't got there yet. Alright, not a god pack. Duval. Lords. Yep. Suru. Houndblaze. And another Sabo. I think this is maybe my 4th Sabo that I've got. Beige. It's the Don Quixote family again. So, alright, so who is this one? My guess was Frankie, but I'm assuming it's not Frankie. That is Kid. Oh, okay. Let me have a look at it. Ah, yeah, okay. So Kid has a... Yeah, well, there you go. He's got a giant metal arm. Cool. Okay, that makes sense. Useless Captain Kidd. No God Pack. I mean, just to be clear, like, if I actually opened a God Pack on stream, I might, like, break something. So I think the only manga you can get in this is the Nami in just a regular pack. I think. And then there is the God Pack that has the 10. God Pack's 1 in 4 cases. Yep. So I'm assuming if you get a Nami manga, it's not your last card. You would still have a Don, and it would just be in place of something else. So there's always an opportunity for that. And the Nami is quite an expensive manga. I would be snap selling it as soon as I could. Yonji, another Perispero, Miss Doublefinger, Izo. So these are the Thingo foils. Oh, okay. Alright, whose is that one? That's a foily someone's Don. Don't know who. Wait for our resident person that seems to know everything. Yamato, okay. Yep. I know Yamato. Oh, I you know. I think I bought a Yamato starter deck. That's the extent of what I know about Yamato. Probably also saying that totally wrong. Alright, that is 8 packs down in this box. I'm very sorry, Sir Midnight, if I have inspired you to spend a bunch of money. As I was saying a bit earlier, if you can get them, if you want boxes for value, if you can get them for like 180, or if you can get them for less than that, you definitely buy them. The PRB01 boxes, the extra booster boxes, for value are far and away the best value. I cracked 2 of them on stream a couple of weeks ago. And then sold most of the cards out of it and pretty much doubled what I paid for the 2 boxes. Yeah, those cards are getting a bit out of control. Judgment of Hell, Raizo, and Zorodon. Alright, pack number 10. You can get one for $158 for an PRB01 box. Where are you getting that from? Tell me. But yeah, I did a stream a few weeks ago. I think it's up on YouTube. If you want to check out our YouTube channel, I do a breakdown of why that set is the one to be opening for value. Almost all of the SRs are worth good money. There's like Inazuma, and I think Khalifa, however you say her name. I think they're the only ones that aren't really worth much, but pretty much everything else is worth good money. And the SECs are like $50. Raiju, got a Luffy. Well, it's a promo Luffy with the Thingo Don, the Jolly Roger, whatever you want to call it. And alright, we've had this one in the first box, but I think it was one we didn't know what it was. Who is this one? Big Mum, as in Charlotte Linlin? That's Big Mum, isn't it? Alright, 10 packs left. Which one of these is going to be? Which one's going to actually give us some value? I'm tipping none of them. If you expect disappointment, then you can only be pleasantly surprised. Some sort of saying along the lines of that. That's definitely not it. How have I butchered getting these cards out of this pack? G'day Quest Complete on YouTube. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining us. Hopefully you can give us some good luck and we can crack something sweet. Rad Beam. But yeah, coming from a Magic background, I actually find this game really hard. Mapping out my turns and making sure I'm using all my Don. Just trying to think through the math of how big my attackers need to be. It's a Kuzan, which is worth a little bit. It is a bit like Commander in that, yes, you have a leader and that dictates the colours that you can play, but gameplay, it is so different to Magic, it's not funny. Is that a... What is that? It's a Jolly Roger foil? It's a bit hard to say. There it is. Couldn't see it. Sindri, and so that's a Uta. Oh, that's got a bend in it. Isn't that Don? I mean, Magic is a crazy complicated game. Like, it really is. But when you've been playing it for 30 years, that's what you know. And, you know, there's a structure to your turns in the sequence that things are done. You know, it's very specific. Whereas this, it's like, yep, you get your 2 Don at the start of your turn, and you draw a card, and then you can kind of do whatever you want in whatever order you want. And my little old man P-brain struggles with that, if I'm honest. Yeah, it is very different. Very different in a good way. I really enjoy it, but it is it is a lot harder than I was expecting. Battle Spirit's actually picked up. I found that way more easy to get good at or decent at, quicker than this. Oi! Woohoo! There we go. We have the Alt Art Sanji Leader. That's a good one. Well, that's going on a sleeve. Very happy with that. And a 1-leg Toy Soldier, and that'll be an NL Don, but let's get this thing in a sleeve. Alright, I don't know what that's worth. 120, okay, well that pays for most of the box, so you can find this on eBay in the near future. Very happy with that. Alright, not a God pack. Look at that. I love it when it tears all the way down. Come on, Nami. So we've got the 2 SECs. We've got 1 for Don, 1. I'm assuming this counts as an alt art. So we've still got quite a bit to get from our remaining packs. Whatever. Red Rock. Got another Law. El Mepo. El Thor. And, oh, we got a Foily Don. I'm assuming that's a Moria Don. It looks very Thriller Bark. Yes, it is Moria. Oh, look at that. Skills. That's actually quite a cool Don. It's got some texture on the background. And then, like, the bats are sort of raised, and yeah, it's actually quite cool. Like that one. Gecko Moria. Yeah, as I was saying before, I'm on Thriller Bark at the moment in the show, but I'd seen Moria. You know, as soon as I started playing, Black Yellow Luffy was like the big deck. I bought the ST13 starter deck. I was playing blue, trying to make Blue Yellow Ace work. There's a few videos on YouTube of that. Just not getting there, but obviously playing against a lot of Black Yellow Luffy and Lucci decks. Everyone playing Moria, so it was like, I hate Gecko Moria. Like, the card is just so powerful and then it didn't get banned, but people thought it might have got banned. But I had this like image in my mind of what the character of Gecko Moria was like, and then you meet Gecko Moria in the show, and it's like, man, that voice is just not what I expected, and the character just does not act like I thought. Lesson is, don't come in with preconceived ideas. There's another Sanji leader. Kaido, we got one of those out of our other packs. Yonji, Duval. And whose did we say that Don was? I can't remember. I think we said that one before. Oh yeah, he's laughed. That's Raiju. Okay, maybe we didn't crack a Raiju. I mean, to be fair, most of the characters' laughs, like especially the bad guys' laughs in the show, are really annoying. They all obviously seem to be voiced by the same person. They're just slight variations, like Bon Clay. Pretty sure the person who voices Bon Clay is the same. Although I'm watching it in English. I'm too old for keeping up with subtitles. I'm beyond those days. This weird looking dude again. Another Yamato. That's cool. Izo Bartolomeo. And that would be a Sabodon. I am 99% sure. Alright, we've got 5 packs left. So we've got our 2 Dons, got our 2 SECs, we've got 1 alt art, so we need another alt and 2 extended art ones? I don't know, whatever. Yeah, I'll definitely be checking out your content. I'm actually, like, so my work, I spend almost all day, every day, in the car, driving around. I consume a lot of podcasts, and I have, a few Magic podcasts I listen to. We, as in we, the Magic Beans, used to do our own podcast for 4 years or something. I've got various other podcasts, but I've been really struggling to find a good One Piece podcast. I've found like 3, and I don't really like any of them. So I've instead, I just spat. That's horrible. We have opened 0 God packs, Joffrey Bieber, but we did, just after I saw your message that you sent on Discord, right after you said that, I cracked our good mate Sanji here. So, pretty happy with that. No gold dons, no God packs. So what I've been doing instead of, because I can't find any good podcasts, is I've just been whacking on YouTube videos and listening to those through my car while I'm driving around, and trying my hardest to not look at it. But I'll check out your content, Bulbasaur, and that might be keeping me company on my travels. Sakazuki. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that is a textured Raiju, just in time for you, Joffrey Bieber. I know you quite like this girl, so that's pretty good. Thunderbolt, and alright, whose Don is that? Someone from Impel Down, maybe? Magellan. Never heard of Magellan. I mean, to be fair, Joffrey Bieber, I probably owe you this as an apology for making you miss regionals. For those who've recently joined us, myself and Joffrey Bieber there in the chat, Justin, his real name, We were on our way to regionals on Friday, doing the drive over to Adelaide, and my car died. And after just a bunch of things not panning out and things not working, we wasted hours just farting around sitting in the car and whatever. We pulled the pin and caught the train back home to Melbourne, so we both missed out on regionals. And yeah, he was all set to play a Nell, been practicing, doing really well with it on the sim. And then, of course, a Nell goes and we end up with an Nell mirror match in the finals of regionals. And I'm sitting at home going, oh, I feel so sorry that it's my fault that you're not there and would have been in a really good position to actually have a good weekend. I, on the other hand, would have gone horribly because I was playing Dofi and I was not doing very well with it, really quite struggling. And I have not yet actually played a tournament game of One Piece. Hody Jones, there we go. Vanikov, Charlotte Smoothie. Alright, we had one of these Dons early on in the night, and I don't know whose this Don is either. We got to enjoy a romantic road trip and delicious lunch together. Yeah, a delicious lunch of half-cold Maccas. Vivi, oh, okay. Yeah, right. Vivi from Alabasta. Alright, we have 3 packs left. How's Melbourne life? I mean, Melbourne's, yeah, I guess it's expensive. Where are you? You said you're from a small town, Sir Midnight. Where are you from? I mean, any packs are fun to open. It doesn't matter what you open. It doesn't even matter what the game is. Just give me any booster packs of anything, and it's fun to open. It all started. I'm going to take you way back. Let's tell the story. It all started for me. So I would have been probably 6 or 7, maybe. From Goondiwindi. Do you know the Ruffs? Olivia Ruff, who is a dentist in Goondiwindi, and her husband Michael. Be a small world if you know them. Yeah, it would have been like 5 or 6 maybe. I was living in a small town in Victoria called Stawell. And a guy that we knew somehow, I don't even know the connection, but somehow we knew someone who must have worked for like a distributor or something for someone, but he would get boxes of random stuff, like boxes of, I remember he had boxes of Ninja Turtle cards and Batman cards, and like, I don't know, we just happened to be at his house. I just have this memory of like being at this guy's house and just cracking packs of Ninja Turtle cards and just being like, this is amazing. I'm pretty sure you got a piece of chewing gum in the pack as well. And yeah, just like that experience of cracking packs and how much fun that was never left me. And then obviously, you know, that then led me into playing Magic, and as we all know, the cardboard crack gets into your veins and you can't go back. You don't know them, but you stick to yourself. Okay. Well, yeah, so I have some friends. I know of Goondiwindi, but yeah, have some friends who live there. One of them is a dentist who runs a dentist practice in Goondiwindi. Small world. But yes, that is literally in the middle of nowhere. Borsalino. Ooh, we got a Luffy. Actually, is this the set that has the gold Roger? Is that in this? I don't think I've seen any of those. Maybe it's not even in this, but that is a textured Luffy. So that's cool. The texturing's doesn't actually have that much. It's got some interesting texturing on it. So that might be. No, I think we've still got another alt. Dillinger, and that is Ice Pops. Iceberg Don, I know that one. Quite enjoyed the Water 7 storyline. That was decent. Yeah, it definitely does suck being in a small town when you want to be out playing tournaments and stuff. But 32 players. Oh, wow, that's a lot. But what I would recommend is look at when larger tournaments are coming up. You know, for you, maybe Sydney. I don't know how easy it is for you to travel, but try and plan ahead to when. Man, I'm just butchering this pack. When a large tournament is coming up, where you can just get away and just dedicate a weekend to playing. I live in a large town where there are 32 player locals going on all the time, and have access to playing cards whenever I want. But I also have 3 kids and no spare time, so I've got a different kind of problem. All right, so I think we've got one alt or a god pack or a manga, something like that in one of these last 2 packs. Brisbane's 4 hours away. Okay. Yes, it definitely is not the most exciting thing, but you need to convince someone to play with you. Charlotte Cracker. Okay, well that would be the alt art, or yeah, I think that's an alt art. Arlong? Or maybe that's the textured one? I don't know. There's definitely some texture. There's something going on there. Yeah, Simi's quite good. Like, especially for a free thing. Okay, so that's that. That's that. That is a Peronodon, another one. So, I think that means we've got nothing. We've either got a god pack, or we've got nothing good in this last pack. What are we going to get? Nothing good. I'll say nothing good, and then hopefully we get something good. Alright, let's open it backwards, see if it is a god pack. Come on, god pack. Here we go, slow roll. No, not a god pack. What a shame. We didn't open a $9,000 pack of cards. Alright, do we get a Nami? Did anyone answer my question about if this is the set that has the gold Roger? I might have missed it in the chat, or maybe just no one answered me. Let's get an Army manga. I've got another Sanji leader. Just whack this over here. Marco, Joffrey Bieber. I am probably going to be putting aside our good mate Dofi for my near future and try and make Marco work, because I really want to play that deck. It's blue and red. It's Izzet. It is my 2 favourite colours in Magic. There's old mate Dofi. We got a Radbeam and a Chi-Chi, so we got no mangas. What do we got for our last on? What was his name? Hody Jones. Is that it? Alright. Sorry to say, people, we did not open. Yeah, you burn things in your draw cards. That's what you do. That is blue and red, in a nutshell. Seems to be no matter what game you're playing. Alright, so bunch of cool Straw Hat, Jolly Roger foils. I'll probably be whacking all of these up on eBay in the near future. Did we get any SRs? I don't know if any of these are worth anything. Got some Yamatos. Reiju. Captain Kids. Yeah, probably worth not much. And then, so this box we got, so which one of these is the texture and which one is the alt art? One of these is an alt art. I think it might be the Luffy. I think these 2 are the textured. But yeah, we got those. Luffy, Arlong, Raiju. Very happy with this. This is the most expensive thing we got out of the 2 boxes. Definitely didn't pay for the 2 boxes, but paid for most of one of them. A couple of foily dons and 2 secret rares. And then from the first box, for those who've just joined, we got the Dofi Don again and another Hody foil. That is a sweet old art Sakazuki. Quite like that. This is our one of our textures, which is pretty rubbish, to be honest. We got old art Shanks. That's pretty cool. Don't know what that's worth. The Nami. People always love Nami, so surely that's worth a little bit. And then we got Kaidos and the regular Shanks, which are like $2. So yeah, that's what we got. Happy with this. That's pretty cool. This will be on eBay. Go and check me out. Shorty Rules on eBay. Alright, so that's going to do it for tonight. Thanks to everyone who came and hung out. It's always good when you have people to talk to in the chat. If you don't already follow us, give us a follow here on Twitch. Go over to YouTube and give us a sub there as well for the content that we're putting out. And yeah, definitely go and check out Paul Basor's content as well. It's always good when you have fellow people from your area putting out content. So yeah, go and give them a sub. And yeah, hopefully we'll do some more streams in the near future. As I said, do a few streams with the kids for various other games. But yeah, if you give us a follow, you'll know when we go live, and you'll know if it's One Piece or if you want to come and join in with the other stuff that we do. Yeah, I literally have like PC there, my PC over there. We have like cameras everywhere. I like setting up stream stuff. It's fun. So yeah, it's generally pretty good quality. My eBay name is Shorty Rules, because I made it when I was young and stupid. Shorty Rules. Just, you know, that is what it is. It's one of those things. Alright, so yeah, thanks everyone. And yeah, see you next time. Bye.